This is to answer a question that a few students have put to me. What is the best monitor to buy if you're starting a studio? Most monitors that you see below 60,000, 50,000, they are running on integrated circuits. What does that mean actually? It means that the integrated circuit is not as good as discrete circuit, okay? Discrete circuit uses many transistors, and obviously if you make a box which is this big, you cannot afford to have discrete circuitry inside. You can buy the best monitors, but they'll still sound, bad because you've not EQ'd them to the room. So I'm back to this question: what is a good monitor? Well, you can go and buy any speaker, and I'm saying any speaker, and just need to buy a good graphic equalizer. Pardon my throat today. Buy a good graphic equalizer, about 12 to 13,000 rupees, and that's it. And put that before the amp, okay, going to the speakers. So that, it's between the DAW and the speakers, the graphic equalizer. Pink noise and flatten out the spectrum. That's the way to go. Any speaker will do. Believe me, any speaker. I have, surrendered my Yamaha speakers, and I built the speakers that you see behind me for 15,000 rupees a pair. And are they good? Yes, of course they are. That woofer is a Fatal Pro reference speaker. Now, reference speakers are usually the ones that people master with. Okay, I know that, I have to set this as well. I have to EQ this as well. But that doesn't mean that this is, everyone has to EQ their speakers. What's the problem there? So go ahead, buy any speaker. Even a hi-fi speaker, believe me, a high fidelity speaker would be good enough if you bought a good graphic equalizer. At least you can flatten it out. Everybody talks about flat monitors. You can flatten any speaker. Any speaker can be flattened. Is that okay? That's not very difficult to understand. Graphic equalizers will flatten any speaker, any speaker. Okay? I'm going to show you a close-up of this speaker. The speaker uses a soft dome by Dayton Audio and a 5-inch Fatal Pro. And if I show you the back of this speaker, I have a crossover which I have deliberately put that outside the speaker, because if I wish to change the frequency, then I can. I can change the crossover frequency from the woofer to the tweeter and tune my speaker even further. Now, obviously, I don't expect you to do such a thing, but my saying is that if you build your own equipment, number one, it's cheap. Number two, cheap does not mean it's not got good components. Now, as I told you, that woofer is a reference woofer. That's one of the best speakers. Okay? Number two. Number three, if it does get bad, you can fix it. I'm trying to, request everybody, to follow me and do some DIY. Because if you do a DIY, You can make a lot of things and you can save a lot of money. People who make branded equipment are people like you and me. They also have the same hands, they have the same brains. Come on, you and me can do it together. Come over, take a few lessons from me,